All right, y'all, look at this. I'm just trying to take my 15-minute rest while working on this contract, and here she comes.
I'm talking to you.
Yes, can I help you with
I
something?
want to know who gave you a warrant to come work here. I know the homeowners, and they didn't tell me anyone was coming today.
I don't need a warrant. I'm the contractor hired to fix the patio. I'm just taking a break.
Well, you don't look like a contractor. Usually they have a permit displayed. Why are you just sitting there in a chair? It looks suspicious.
You hear this? She's asking for a warrant like I'm a criminal. Ma'am, please let me work in peace.
If you don't show me your ID right now, I'm calling the police to check your background.
Back up, bro. Back up. Fuck, back up. Back up, bitch. Back up, man.
He done 1, 2, 3 release your ass. Now you gotta call 911 because you got knocked the fuck out.
Our space. You're manifesting right now. Y'all are bitter and angry.
Your hand is in my face, sir.
Sir, your face is in my hand. Your face is in my hand. But you can turn and walk away. You can turn and walk away.
This is our
Why does this message disturb you so much?
You turn and walk away.
Why does the truth disturb y'all so much?
No, it's not the truth.
Why do you guys come to this little gathering thinking you're doing something productive and you're not?
And preach there.
Definitely don't touch my wife. Do not touch my wife.
Touch that man's wife, bro. It's gonna be trouble.
I'm at least 30 years your junior, and I work out every day. Now, I'm not trying. I don't want us to get physical.
Who is being loving and kind?
You're not. You're not. Sir, you just put your hands on me, sir. You just put your hands on me. And all of y'all are surrounding me.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is. It is. It is. It is.
No.
This is ridiculous. Sir, why are you manifesting? Calm down.
I don't know whether it's manifesting or not, but I've lost
You're manifesting.
in terms of your intransigence.
You're manifesting right now, sir.
It's okay. He's gonna
You're manifesting right now.
He only is going
because of the name of Jesus, the demons tremble. Yeah. Ma'am.
Get your hands off. You're gonna go to jail.
If we're supposed to pay reparations, let's just say we are, how can you be sure that you descended from slaves if you don't even know who your dad is?
I think it's interesting that you think you have any business making jokes about black people not knowing who their fathers are when you know exactly who your mother is, and she still let you leave the house every day thinking that your eyebrows looked good. It is really weird that for someone who grew up with two parents, you spend a lot of time fixated on the black community. Let me remind you about your joke about George Floyd.
We can all agree there's a lot going on right now. Not all of it's good. And I'm just thankful that George Floyd isn't here to see it, you know?
And the crowd stayed silent. Has anyone else noticed that conservative comedy is never jokes, but it is always resentment, and black people are always the punchline? Aaron, if black people didn't exist, you literally wouldn't have material. Mostly, I expect nothing less from a white supremacist, Zionist piece of shit, but I want to let you know that real comedians write jokes, and all you do is recycle talking points and wait for an audience to clap at something they're never going to laugh at.
And this is why you need to stay out of black people's business. You see my daughter's sign behind me? Yeah, so I'm taking out the trash this morning, and this couple is walking their dog, and the lady asks, when are you going to take the sign out of your yard? And I look back at the sign, and I look back because I want to know who the fuck she was talking to. And I was like, my daughter's graduation sign? And she was like, yeah, she graduated in May. When are you going to take the sign down? Now, I wanted to say, when your mama shaved her beard, but I don't know them people like that. I've never seen them before a day in my life. So I nicely said with a smile, when you start helping me pay the mortgage. So now they're offended. Mind your business, and you won't be offended. She didn't have to cut me off. We were nothing. Your love, she treat me
YouTube, welcome back, gang, to another episode of Tay Wizzle Reactions as we make our way to 250 subscribers. I want to thank you all for tapping into the channel, showing me y'all love and support. It's really appreciated. If you want to catch me live, go to tiktok.com/TayWizzle276 at 8 a.m. every day except for Saturdays. And if you want to go to kick.com/TayWizzle at 5 p.m. And if you got any clips that you want to send me, you want me to show on the channel or shout you out, go ahead, throw that in the community. You can put that in the Discord or the DMs of any one of my socials. Today, man, we are reacting to a video by the name of Black People Are No Longer Taking What They Adored in the Past Decade. Video by Convo Space, shout out to them. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like some racist stuff is being said and Black people are not giving a normal reaction. Now in the past, more so we used to hear about them turning the other cheek. And I'm guessing when they say they are no longer taking it, it means, bro, they eat busting ass. You finna fuck around and find out. So this is an interesting video today. Because for one, the media always like to spew their own propaganda. They put out one narrative and it's usually beneficial to them. But the good thing about underground footage is that you get to see things that's not intended for the public. And from the title of this video, we finna see some shit that's gonna change the narrative of racism. And no, I don't condone in any type of violence, but I do believe in defending yourself. And I believe racism is a form of attack. So with that being said, though, I'm not encouraging people to like do stuff to racists, but maybe some of them need shit done to them when they act out and disrespect people, so they'll know not to do it in the future. Everybody not the same. Everybody don't be humble. But let's get straight into it. As always, if you like the content, don't be too shy to hit that like and subscribe button, get notified when I drop a new video or when I'm updating y'all on the old one, and let's rock out.
Hey, yo,
Oh, that's a little yoga class.
Lucy owned the park.
Okay, that's fine.
You didn't charge anybody to
That's fine.
be here.
But I
didn't charge anybody to be here. That's for my stuff that they're using. That's what they're paying for. So mind your goddamn business. Take your ass home.
I mean, do you want me to call all you guys? You need to show respect, ma'am.
I work with the city, bro. This is not your property.
Anybody finna go ahead on But what's the problem? You in there, girl. What's the problem? You in there? What's the camera? What's the problem? What's the problem?
This is his house.
This is my house.
Oh shit.
This is my house.
Oh shit.
This is my house.
Fucking hell.
This is my house. What are you doing?
Why are you putting your hands on him?
Mom, this is my house.
You told me why you putting your hands on him, bitch? You on top of me.
This is his house. You guys are mistaken.
Thank you.
You guys are mistaken.
You are.
This is his residential home.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Because you started pushing.
No, I didn't. You're a
He
liar.
didn't push you. I have it on camera. I have it on camera.
Relax. Get the fuck off
This is his residential area.
Fuck off of me.
This is his home.
Report everything.
Yeah, it's
on
okay.
Fuck out of you.
Relax, man.
It's okay.
Like, he called you guys here because she's trying to get him to like violate a false order.
Get the fuck off my property.
He's just upset.
Okay.
You're on ring camera.
Yeah, I know.
Get the fuck off my property.
Would you relax?
He's okay.
Yeah.
Leave. Leave.
Ma'am, there's a restraining order in place, okay?
No.
No, he's supposed to have
This
the
is
baby.
you're violating you can't just walk into people's houses.
Damn, they went in the house.
This is against the law.
We need to investigate here what's going
You
on.
can't just walk into people's homes.
Not to actually get involved in this.
You can't just walk into people's homes.
We're here to help you. Can you explain what's going on?
You can't just walk into people's homes though. I know that that's against the law.
Man, I'm in my house.
Man, what the fuck?
Yes, I'm still here. Get it down here right away.
It's too hot out here.
Yeah, the ambulance. It's on the way. Somebody has to put it on. Okay. That you may be more dehydrated than anything else.
Am I a liberal? Do I disagree? Are you a Democrat? Yes, I am. Okay. So the only people, so I work for the government. The only people who ever challenge me. Why did you just switch yourself to your conversation? Just shut the word.
It means that you understand what someone can make.
Okay.
I think that one is a sex offender and accused of espionage, indicted for espionage.
Like I said, the only people who ever challenge me are white Democrat women.
I am a 35-year national security expert.
Oh, shit.
National security expert.
Oh, you're so smart. Who you are? Okay, well, you're clear on that?
Everybody can believe in what they want to believe.
No. Thank you. Will you tell her we were having a private conversation before she came over in my face saying, am I serious? So no, don't talk to me. Talk to her. You and I already know. You and I already know who is the one. Yeah, you and I already know. So take your attention right over here. Right over here. Denial.
Why she keep getting in her face?
Watch out, lady. You're trying me. You're trying me. No. Why are you keep looking at me when she's the one agitating it? No. If you're going to be a mediator, then do it correctly. Address the person who you clearly see got up and got in my face.
Right.
Man, go sit down somewhere. Placating to these people. Right.
So what's up with you? What's your name?
White man, straight cool. How can I
see
help?
your ID or something? No, I mean, you can call the police or I can call the police. Can I see your ID?
Yeah.
Let me see your ID.
Yeah. Take out your ID and I'll take out my ID.
Let me take out your ID and I'm going to take out my ID.
Okay, let's... can you get my phone? No, let's call the police.
Ah!
Give me a phone, let's call the police.
He just agreed
I'm in my own
exchange
neighborhood
IDs.
where I live at, working in my neighborhood by my house, and I have this man asking me, do I live here?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Dude.
I'm going to start a civil lawsuit right now. That's what I'm going to do.
Absolutely. You got to do it, man. But I want
What's your name, man? Because I'm walking in the neighborhood where I live at, and I'm getting harassed.
No, wait. He's unnecessarily playing us.
But we took my copper.
Yes.
Leave me alone. Get your fucking truck. Stay in your truck.
Yes, sir.
Before something bad happens.
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Yes, sir.
This is the man yelling in that video.
Yes,
his video here with his child that he's holding, talking about the sound, saying he's not a mean person, he's a nice person. And what the fuck? The audacity of white people right now is blowing my mind. I am a white woman, and seeing the entitlement, the rage, the complete disregard to human decency and kindness is absolutely astonishing. Watching that video was incredibly difficult, and hearing him continue to say yes sir was even more difficult, because my first thought is you need to stop giving them so much respect when they are disrespecting you that way. But as I sat and thought about it, I know how dangerous it really would have been for him if he acted any other way than he was, because this is North Carolina. I live in North Carolina, and I know when you get into certain areas of North Carolina, it's racist as fuck, and they don't care. They will all work together. They'll have the cops working against you. They'll have the sheriff against you. It will not go in your favor, and that is the reality of what is happening in this world and what is being perpetuated by our current government. And this loudness, to be so rude and act like you have any sort of entitlement to treat anybody that way. I don't care what was happening. You don't speak to any human that way. I don't care. It doesn't matter. What do you do? What could that guy have done in the situation? And that's what's so fucked up. He really didn't have any other option except to be yes sir, yes sir. You know he didn't want to do that. And that takes an incredible amount of self-control.
What's wrong with her? Get your ass out of here. Yes, I'm calling from Ross on Lucky Driveway. Bitch. You a bitch, and I'll whoop your ass. You ain't gonna ever talk some shit out here. I'll fuck you up. Get your ass out of here. You tell her to stop.
You created it.
No, she created it.
Right.
Okay, call. I don't care. Your number.
Hello?
No, she is not.
And you're not allowed to video, so don't video. No, you can't. Don't put me in the video. Can you please leave the store? That's all I'm asking. Leave the store. Leave the store. Why are you still in the store? Like,
I have not seen black men incorporated into the pet to threat pipeline by Dr. Keisha Thomas, but I have seen in real life black men targeted by white women at work. And I don't know if that means that pet to threat expands to include black men or if this is a separate phenomenon. So I'm curious what your experience has been, if you're willing to share it. The worst I have seen was when I worked at a place there was another white woman manager who was like my peer, who on top of being a horrible employee and shitty person, had a vendetta against black men specifically. I'd already caught her abusing one of my own employees and had locked her out of meetings because of it. I'd reported her to senior leadership and they were just like, oh, that's just how she is, we're talking to her. And I was like, this is not okay. And they would also tell me, they'd be like, yeah, other people have problems with her too, it's not just you. And I'm like, so we're seeing a pattern of bad behavior here. But another black man who I did not manage, who was a peer, called me and told me that that same woman, he had caught her like after a Teams call. He had thought he hung up, but he didn't, because, you know, like we all think we hit the button and it doesn't work. And she had listened in to him talking to his wife, because this was during work from home, about a vacation they were planning to take. And not only did she stay on the line and not hang up like a normal person would, she then the next day accused him of trying to take vacation without letting her know. And he reported her to senior leadership and they never made him work with her again. But like, not only did she keep her job, like she still got more opportunities in that company than anybody else. She was absolutely a favorite. And that was just insanely violating and weird to me. Like, she was like, you were taking a vacation without letting me know. Like, don't all married people talk to their partner before they put in a PTO request? And also, why the fuck are you eavesdropping in somebody else's home? That's so weird. That is bunny on the stove behavior.
What? White people, and yes, I mean white people, have to make situations unfucking comfortable for everyone else. And while this conversation does not pertain to every single white individual, just hear me out. I don't know about other minorities, but personally for me, when I walk into events with almost exclusively white individuals, I always just kind of like hold my breath, because I anticipate, which it doesn't always happen, but I do anticipate that there will be someone who does something that's a bit ostracizing for me. They, point me out, and then I feel like an other. And so I hope this conversation really leads to open dialogue about what's really going on here, or why it's not okay, because it's not okay. But basically, I went to a unifying event, and the first instance was I had an individual, and we were all in a group setting, and we were all talking about how many children we wanted. And as people are going around the circle, I'm just like, oh, that's great for you, not for me. I personally do not want kids, but I love that for you. And the thing is, both ideas are okay. They're okay. However, the individual next to me turns over and goes, just because your people don't allow having more than one child, that doesn't mean you have to look down at the rest of us. Ooh. And everyone was just kind of taken aback by that statement. And we were like, and especially me, I have no idea where this level of aggression came from. It was kind of spoken in a more aggressive tone and with a disapproving face, if I may describe. And so I'm over here like, and so I look over at my friend who was directly behind them, someone that individual actually cares about in terms of their opinion. And they go, why would you say that? And they then turn around and say, hey, I'm sorry if that offended you. Are you sorry about what you said and how it's actually not okay to say things like that, and you should really consider your choices moving forward? Or are you just sorry that it offended me and that I'm the one that was offended from that? Because either way, it doesn't make it okay. Anyways, I try to move past that, and then later on when I encounter two gentlemen that I had to bring news to, before I even said something when I came to their table, the first one says an entire lengthy statement in Chinese. For reference, I'm Korean. And so I just stand there and I nod my head, just listening. And as soon as they finish, I say, so I am not Chinese, but how very cool that you know how to say something like that. And I try to move forward with my statement, and they interrupt and they go, well, then what are you? What am I? Like an animal, you know? And I say, my nationality is Korean. And then I get cut off again. And then the second gentleman goes, 안녕하세요. I understood that. It is very, very poorly stated, but it is hello in Korean. And I say, oh, well, hello to you too. Very interesting how you know that. Cut me off before I can move on again. And they state, yes, because I served in the Korean War over there, and I saved your people. Just like that. My people. I don't know what to say in that fucking situation. Thank you so fucking much. I'm in America now. Oh my God. Dude, I was born here. And so a spark of defensiveness came out of me, and I just immediately state, oh, I was actually born here. I just visit every now and then. And several other statements were said after that, but I don't really want to go into it. And then I come back home and I tell my friend, my closest friend, who is also white, and as I'm telling them about the statements the gentlemen have made, they laugh. They laugh. And I deadpan them and I'm like, why are you laughing? And they go, well, it's not that what they did was funny. It's just I'm not surprised that someone like that. I have a good understanding of who this kind of person is and why they would say something like that. You have a good understanding of what kind of people they are, and you think that that's acceptable or that's funny in some way, or it's just, I find that minorities look at situations like this and we think we need to step up and take action to point out how this behavior is not okay. Just like how with any behavior with children, if they do something wrong, we point it out and we say it's not okay. But white individuals, having grown up in environments where it's not so bad to the point that a parent points it out and say no, that they just grow up and they just roll their eyes and they're like, oh, that's just Bob being Bob. Like the idea of boys will be boys. But I look at the situation and I'm just like, no gender, no race, no age should ever be allowed to say condescending or ignorant comments that make other people feel like they are an outsider. That behavior in general is not okay. And if we wouldn't allow our children to participate in that behavior, right, whether it's pertaining to race or anything else, why would we allow ourselves is the real question. And I hate this next argument of, oh, why do you have to make everything about race? It's not always about race. Well, that's the thing. I didn't make it about race. They did. I felt like I was a part of a unified collective event until I was pointed out as another, as an outsider. We could have had a conversation about everything else, how beautiful the venue was, how wonderfully the event was going, all the people that we know, common interests, but instead they had to point out my race and how my race defines me.
Probably some of the realest advice I can give you to a black person in the workforce. If you start getting the pan face from your white female coworkers, especially if they are a team lead, get in league with the next white man in charge. Like, if you get your hair done and you walk into your job and your coworker, it's okay if they don't compliment you, right? Like, you're not supposed to beg or expect anything from your coworkers. But if the coworker who was already kind of talking to you, whenever your hair wasn't done, and then you got your hair done, and the look you got when they first saw you was this. And it's like that the whole time your hair's done. You need to stay away from that coworker, even if they are willing to have fake conversation with you. I promise you, every conversation is fake, and that person will always be on the side of your aggressor if you are on the verge of getting fired. You need to get in league with the white man above her. And I hate to say, no, I don't hate to say it like that. It is quite literally the truth. If your boss is, if your assistant manager is a white man and your team lead is a white woman and you're the subordinate and that woman's giving you trouble, get in league with him immediately. Smile in his face and don't let him actually like black women. Don't let him actually be cool with it, because that's usually what happens. That man will like you more than that woman at all times. She always has her guard up. She does not like you. Stop trying to be friends with her. Do not engage with her at all. I don't care unless she asks you something about your job, you answer the question about your job. You don't answer anything else. And low-key look for a new job, because she is going to be a problem when the problem arises. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming the last lady was talking to black women only. And it's kind of sad we gotta play them against each other, but hey, that's what they do. That video where the cop came to his house, went inside his house, man, it was slamming him at first. I wonder, did Joe ever sue? Because he should have. You know when them cops wrong. Because when you talk about suing, instead of them continuing doing what they doing, like apprehending you or folding you up and shit, they stop. Soon as bro said he's suing, and they stopped that shit. They got up off of him, and that's how he walked in the house, and they ended up walking behind him. But then that's what I was ready to say. They violated another one of his rights by walking in his house. Shit was crazy, but from the looks of it, looked like black people was not taking that shit no more. We not accepting white people coming all in our business for no fucking reason, especially while we at work, already probably dealing with a stressful day. And then whatever else we dealing with at home or family, we don't need y'all coming putting more pounds on the weight we already carrying. Feel me? Sad to say, but hey, nigga gonna start fucking around and finding out. But it's simple though, just mind y'all business. Like, man, y'all know everybody not a criminal. Y'all know when you should be investigating some suspicious activity and when you shouldn't. Even though that first video where the guy was sitting on a lawn, supposed to be a contractor talking to the white woman, I think that was AI though. But it was like severely edited to like those people I don't think was talking like to each other in real time. But I think it's just time for y'all to humble yourselves, man. Like, the truth is out. We know who we are. Well, we finding out who we are. We know who y'all is, definitely though. And we starting to take back our identity and our power. And I feel like y'all doing this is just trying to delay something that's inevitable anyway. And so when you go against fate like that, this the type of shit that happens. Get your ass beat up or you get wild the fuck out. And then the police, like, unless you're in one of those little, like, super racist town, man, the police are not coming just taking y'all side no more. As we can see, we seen a couple Karens get their ass locked up. Especially once the police found out they was aggressors. It's ding ding, a rap for their ass. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, man. What y'all think about this video? Do you think black people, like, what's the state of, like, racism? Do you think us fighting back or, like, starting to be intolerant with their slurs and their remarks, do you think, like, that will have, like, a positive effect? What you think, like, will be the result from that? Because I ain't gonna lie, I think they'll start chilling out. But like I said, man, let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. And if you made it this far in the video and you like the content, don't be too shy to hit that like and subscribe button. Get notified when I drop a new video or when I'm updating y'all on the old one. And if you want to catch me live, go to tiktok.com/TayWizzle276 at 8 a.m. Twitch.tv/TayWizzleTV at 5 p.m. Kick.com/TayWizzle at 5 p.m. every day except for Saturdays. And if you got any clips or content you want to send me, want me to show on the channel or shout you out, go ahead and throw that in the community, whether that be right here on YouTube or X. You can tap into the Discord, or you can tap into the DMs of any one of my social media platforms. We on our way to 250 subscribers thanks to you all tapping into the channel, and we almost there. Definitely got to thank you all and appreciate y'all as much as I can, because I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all be here. Shout out to Convo Space for the clip, and we about to get up out of here, man. I got to go get on live, even though it is Saturday. But I ain't finna sit here and do nothing, because I done made a lot of videos. But I'm going to see y'all on the next one, man. I love y'all, and I'm out, man. Thank y'all for watching.